Taking a look at the trading week beginning August 11th, we have to be aware that the China tariff deadline is fast approaching. Next week's US-China trade talks in Stockholm will focus on extending the current tariff truce, which is set to expire on August 12th. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent is leading the U.S. delegation, and he said an extension is likely, though President Trump has the final say. A pause or a 90-day extension is widely expected, as both sides have described the negotiations as constructive. However, as we all know, anything can happen, and we should be watching for any adjustments regarding tariffs globally, not just with the U.S. and China. CPI next week. Markets expect CPI to show year-over-year inflation holding near 2.7% and core CPI at 2.9 to 3%, with a 0.3% month-over-month increase for the month of July. Tariffs and higher import costs may drive some prices higher, but no major surprises are expected. The truth is, though, deflation has slowed, so any CPI miss to the upside could be a huge mover of general markets. If that happens, watch for a spike in gold, watch for interest rates to rise, and for the dollar to shoot higher, and of course stocks to become more volatile. Moving forward, earnings are starting to slow. Next week will drop from 754 to 124 companies with over $1 billion in market cap reporting earnings. The key names are Applied Materials, Cisco Systems, CoreWeave, NetEase, Deere & Company, Barrick Mining, Cardinal Health, JD.com, and Tapestry. Economic data, Monday we get UK retail sales and business confidence in Australia. Tuesday, a rate decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia, employment figures in the UK, ZEW economic conditions indexes in Germany and the EU, and that US CPI data. Wednesday, German CPI and Australian employment data. Thursday, UK and EU GDP, industrial productions, jobless claims, and PPI data in the US, and then Japanese GDP and Chinese industrial production. And then winding down the week, Friday in the US, we get retail sales, New York's Empire State Manufacturing Index, industrial production, and then consumer sentiment and inflation expectations from the University of Michigan.